Hi everyone, I'm Ajay from the Burning Saints, and today I'm going to talk about something which is really important for us to know. That is, what is sex and how God designed it. What is sex? Sex is more than just a physical act. Sex is more than a man putting his penis inside a woman's vagina. Oh my God, he just said that. I can't believe it. I can't believe he said that on the screen. You might be wondering all that. But yeah, I said it because it's not something that is shameful. Because God is the one who designed sex. And it's good. God created it and it's very good. God designed sex, and I don't know if you have seen in the Bible. In fact, the first commandment that God gave to humankind was go and have sex. What do you mean by that? Let me tell you. Yes, God said that in Genesis 1:28, be fruitful and multiply. And what does that mean? In today's culture, if we literally say be fruitful and multiply, it literally means go and have sex. So yeah, you see, therefore, like, it's God who created sex. Devil didn't create it. Movies didn't create it. In fact, the porn industries, they are not the one who created it. It's God who created it because it's really good. And it's something that God wants you to enjoy. So God created it and gave it a specific vision so that it can be done between one man and a woman, because that's who sex is for, a man and a woman. It's not for a man and a woman and woman. It's for man and a woman coming together in form of a marriage and having a sex union together. God didn't create sex for man to man or woman to woman. God created male and female, and He commanded them to be fruitful and multiply. So God created sex for one man and one woman coming together for one lifetime, and it can be a life-giving purpose, a life-giving source for a couple and create a family. Okay, so we see that God is the one who intended sexuality to be expressed only in the boundaries of a covenant marriage. He did this because the purpose of sex is not just merely getting physical or getting laid, but also create a family. Now let me ask you one question. Would you marry a girl to whom you find super attractive with a great personality, and you propose her for marriage, and she says to you like, I like you, by the way, I like you, and I'm going to be super faithful to you 364 days a year, but just let me go ahead and do whatever I want on that one day that I have for myself. How would you feel about that? What would you say to that girl? You would probably say, no girl, I can't do this. Why? Because there is something inside of you that demands and that need absolute commitment, absolute holiness, and absolute covenant. Right? And in the same way, guys, I want to encourage you and I want you to know that we need to prepare ourselves now for that relationship where we can give all of me to my partner, and not just giving some part of me here and not giving other parts of me to my partner. All right, so what is sex? Sex, whether you want it or not, is a marriage covenant that connects you together in a different level with one person, from spirit to spirit, soul to soul, and body to body. And in a movie today of a pop culture, you go out for a date and two, and by the fourth date comes up, you get physical. But I would like to say it's the stupidest idea. I think it's the stupidest idea because God never intended sex to be outside the marriage covenant. God created sex to be an ultimate act that connects two people as one. Before we go for physical oneness, before we go for having sexual relationship, God wants us, and he wants us, and we need to have a spirit oneness and a soul friendship, where me and my partner, we can come together and share our vision and dreams and set it up together. So I want to encourage you guys, the reason you should have, the reason you should save sex for your wedding night is so that it can be something very special, so that you can have something of high value to give to your partner on the wedding night without compromising at any level or at any ground. So some people say that, well, like, I want to try it off first. What if, I'm not? What if I won't be able to function properly after marriage? So I want to try it off first. I want to try it off first to see if this person is the one whom I want to be for the rest of my life. So that's why I want to try having sex with that person. I want to tell you something. You are committing with one person for one lifetime. It's not like you are going to buy a car. Before you buy a car, it's not like you test drive first to see if the car that you want to buy is the car that you want to buy. There is no test drive that is required to see if the person you want to be with is the right one. How do we know that? We know that from the Bible again. Adam and Eve didn't run a test drive. God didn't set up options of a test drive for Adam and Eve. If He wanted, He could have created a test drive, a test options, but He didn't. Because sex is something which is of highest price, which is of highest value for the person you are going to be with for the rest of your life. So I want to tell you that if you guys are connected emotionally, if you guys are able to share the same vision, the same dreams, you will not have any problem connecting in the form of sex as well, in the form of body to body as well, because all the plumbing parts works together very good. Because God is the one who created it, and He created it just as it has to be. So sex is amazing. It's life-giving and fun. It's the final act that connects two persons as one. Sex is also described as a fireplace. It's like you keep a fire in the fireplace. It's good. It gives you heat and it keeps your body warm. But what if I throw the fire outside from the fireplace and just throw it here and there, all over the places? What will it do? It will burn. Exactly. It will burn and destroy the house that I'm living in. So let's make sure that we keep fire in the fireplace. That is, let us make sure that we keep sex inside the marriage covenant and not doing something outside of it. Thank you so much for listening to this episode on what is sex, and I'm looking forward to get connected with you again in the coming week. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.